Hi, Camellia community. I'm Laura Embrey, as you probably know. I'm the Pedagogical Chair at Camellia, and the faculty thought that it might be helpful for me to explain a little bit about the meaning of Michaelmas and why we celebrate this. So why do we celebrate Michaelmas? Well, before I began teaching at a Waldorf school about 25 years ago, I really had very little idea. I'd heard of it, but I didn't know what it was about, and certainly not what it meant and why it was celebrated in the Waldorf schools. This year, this fall, a fifth grader asked his teacher to explain whether it was a Christian festival, and answering that question perhaps is a good place to begin. The answer is both no and yes. It began in pagan times as a harvest festival, acknowledging the balance of light and dark and night and day at this time of year around the autumnal equinox. For people living in the temperate zone, it was a time of year to prepare for the winter's long hours of dark and colder days and nights, to banish fear and call up courage for facing the challenges of winter. So, Michael, the righteous one, or the righteous one of righteous mind, was known first to the Persians and was the great heavenly angel who guarded and taught Zarathustra, the founder of the Zoroastrian religion, which was a religion of light. The light is held sacred in Zoroastrianism as the informing force against the dark forces, and their temples have a flame that is kept ever glowing and guarded by the priests. Michael was known as Vohu Manu by the ancient Persians through the teachings of Zarathustra, and this Amshastpand, or Ameshventa, is one of 7 great Amshaspans who involve themselves in the destiny of humankind. Vohu Manu is the one who fought off the demons that attacked Zarathustra's mother when she was pregnant with him, and he protected Zarathustra when the demons continued to try to destroy him once he was born. In Babylonian mythology, Michael is known as Marduk, and the story goes that he defended humanity against a great fiery dragon called Tiamat and against other evil forces. The name Michael for this being is first used in the Hebrew tradition, and he is revered as the protector of the Hebrew people. The legend in this tradition is that Michael fought the dragon Lucifer, who fell from heaven. The Catholic Church of the early centuries of Christianity took up many pagan festivals and put a Christian tint on them, and this festival appears to be one of these. The nature of the archangelic being whose feats are celebrated seems fairly consistent, whatever tradition or mythology he appears in. He is revered in the Islamic tradition as Mikhail. He is the defender of the human spirit, protecting us against the dark forces, and transforming the dark with the light. Michaelmas is a festival that acknowledges humanity's need to build courage and inner strength, to nourish the light within, and to transform ourselves so that we have the strength to transform the evil in the world, which is clearly a task for humanity in our time. Michaelmas is a universal festival of light, courage, and self-transformation. Waldorf schools have taken this festival to heart, as our curriculum is committed to educating children to become free human beings, able to take up their destinies and forge their life paths with courage, determination, and hope. Waldorf teachers sincerely believe that this education is a very powerful one for the children of our time, who have come to the planet when so much needs attention and transformation, and that children who have been blessed with a Waldorf education have a great chance of making the difference they came here to make. Michael transforming the dragon is a strengthening image for the children to take into their hearts and minds as they grow up and move into adulthood to take on their individual tasks as free human beings.